Hello and welcome to the Tuesday episode of Scarlet Scoop. I'm your host Amanda Vaughn, and here are today's top stories. This past Saturday was the annual Ohio State spring football game. Last week, head coach Urban Meyer asked for as many fans as possible to come and show their support for the Buckeyes, hoping to get 100,000 fans in the shoe, a goal which was accomplished. Ohio State football became the first in the country to have over 100,000 fans at a spring game, breaking their own record of 99,391 who attended last year's game. The other top performers this weekend were Georgia with 93,000 fans and Alabama with 76,212 attendees. This week is Mental Health Awareness Week, and some Ohio State students took to the Oval on Monday to begin their week of raising awareness. Lantern TV caught up with a few of them to learn a little bit more.
So we have signs all throughout campus, a bunch of people trying to have everyone take pictures with these signs, writing why mental health matters to them, and then taking those pictures, posting them onto Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, spreading awareness with our hashtags, hashtag MHM, hashtag mental health matters, and stop the stigma, things along those lines, so that we can make this go viral around Ohio State.
Well, I wanted to get involved because I've had a personal struggle with mental health, and it was really hard at first to start talking about it, but the more I talked about it, the more other people opened up to me about it, and the more I realized that it's really stupid that we all feel so ashamed of something that we can't necessarily help. And I think that the more that we talk about it, the more people will feel more open and want to go out and get help. And I think that's the most important part of this whole thing, is ending that stigma of you're still normal no matter what, just because you don't necessarily are always happy doesn't mean that something's wrong with you.
Comedians John Mulaney and Seaton Smith stopped by Ohio State Monday night, and Lantern TV sat down with them to hear some more about their experiences working in comedy. For the full interview, make sure to visit thelantern.com and click on Lantern TV.
I wanted to be a comedian from 5, so it's only been one goal my whole life, which is both sad, it's a little inspiring, but maybe just sad. See?
I want to be a Ghostbuster.
Yes.
And then I turned to comedian.
Yeah.
Because I want to be Bill Murray or Eddie Murphy when I have. And I think I want to be Axel Foley or who's Bill Murray's character? Peter Venkman.
There's so many other variables. With a play, it was funny to just be like, we do this story every night, and you'd think that would get really repetitive and boring. And sometimes it gets close to that, but then it's really cool because you're like, well, I just did that line in a different way tonight, and I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it'll really feel cool. You're like, oh, there's endless amounts of ways to perform this play.
And now here's Lantern TV meteorologist Brooke Shanowski with this week's weather.
Yes, Amanda, this past week we saw absolutely beautiful weather, and that's why at the Ohio State spring game we actually broke a record for attendance, probably due in fact to the sunny skies and warm temperatures. That's going to continue on throughout the week, currently at 68 degrees, mostly sunny skies. Winds coming from the north at 10 miles per hour, and that's going to get a bit gustier as the week progresses, probably going to get around 20 miles per hour for wind gusts, so it may be a bit windy as we get later on into the week. Similar temperatures for tomorrow, high of 75, mostly sunny skies for tomorrow. Thursday, however, the sun is not in our forecast. We will see rain consistent throughout the day, even slight chance for thunderstorms, but keeping warm, high of 72 degrees.
That's all we have for today's show. Make sure to tune into Lantern TV tomorrow for another new episode. And to stay updated on all of the latest news, check Lantern TV throughout the week, as well as thelantern.com. Also, don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram and like us on Facebook. Thanks for watching.